This is Matthew Msingati, the designer, back with another video tutorial where I'm reverse engineering YouTube. Let's just jump straight into it. This is video number 2. Here I'm talking about extension. Have you ever heard that YouTube has been down for 2 months because they are adding a new feature? Recently I heard that they were adding a podcast into the feature, and before that I think they also added some post in the YouTube application or the YouTube environment. How are they achieving this? How is it possible that they keep on adding things without breaking? At least if you've got a year or 2 or even 6 months in coding, you will know that things go wrong in coding when you start to do changes. So if YouTube keeps on updating and changing things, and they are changing their policies and they are changing rules without 1 month of like dead space or maybe of construction, then it must be that there is a certain way in which me and you can learn from it. And that is buried inside the solid principle. Solid principle. Solid principle is a good programming practice that stands for number 1, single responsibility, number 2, open and close, number 3, the Liskov substitution, and number 1, 2, 3, and number 4, inversion of control, and number 5, dependency injection. Now, since this is number 2, let's just jump to number 2. Number 2 stands for open and close principle. What does this mean? This looks like it's contradiction. You open something and then you close it. What does this actually mean? It means that in your code or in YouTube code, when these programmers and the engineers are coding, they are coding in such a way that their program, let me just write a diagram, their program is open for extension but closed for modification. So this means that if YouTube decides that, let's say for some reason they want to be like Facebook, they are introducing statuses. This means that they are not going to get into the existing code and modify it. No, but they will just come up with a module called statuses. Since this place has been open for extension, this status is now it's an extension to the YouTube platform. So what they will do, they will take this status and fit it in here, because while they were designing, the engineers, while they were busy planning and constructing the overall architecture and how things are going to work well together, they were thinking of making sure that it's opened for extension but closed for modification. Have you ever heard of a fragile code? What is a fragile code? A fragile code is the code that when you are trying to add a certain feature in this place of a code, also this one breaks, and also this one breaks, and also this one breaks. I have been a victim of this. As a result, I have lost some important client that would have made a very big difference in my life, and I don't want that to happen to you. So I wish you can also go and research about these things so that you can see how they can make your life easier. That is how YouTube is being able to keep on extending without a month of shutdown. You will never heard an update that say that YouTube is busy updating so you cannot search for a month. That has never happened. It's simply because the engineers at YouTube and the programmers and the team, the technical team behind, they are thinking of the open close principle. All what they do, they make sure that their system is open for extension but closed for modification. So this means that if you can think this way, you can write an extensible code. So that is it for this video. I'm Matthew Msingati, the designer and developer. See you on the next one. Please do me a favor. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one.